Dang. Wow. Can't believe I have this many Switch games. So yeah, it's been a while, but let's go and see every single Switch games I have in my collection. It's gonna be a long one. I hope you enjoy. Magbo in. Hello everyone, this is Magbo Gaming here, and we're gonna take out every single one of these Switch games right here. I'm gonna try to be as quick as possible because there's a lot of Switch games here and we want to finish it in the shortest time possible. But if I'm gonna explain something particular, then I will just go and do it. But for the most part, they're gonna be passed through quick. And if there's any games that you see that you never knew about and you're interested in and stuff, let me know in the comment section below. I could recommend it to you and stuff, to give you an idea what the game's all about, because I'm going through it quick. But a lot of these games here, pretty much I really enjoyed a lot. So let's go. Okay, so here is my Switch collection. I will let you know when I'm in the second half of this whole thing. So let's go. Another Code Recollection, still brand new. Yep. Astro Shane. Bayonetta, Cereza and the Lost Demon. Also got Bayonetta 1, Bayonetta 2, and Bayonetta 3. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker right here. Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classic. Got this really cheap. Dragon Quest 11. 2D and 3D both. Emil the Smiley Man. I made several videos on this already. You know how I feel about this. Go Famicom Detective Club. Fire Emblem Warriors. And Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hosts. Both brand new sealed. Fire Emblem 3 Houses. Fire Emblem Engage. New Pokemon Snap. Got the Kirby Star Allies, the Kirby in the Forgotten Land, and Kirby Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Yep, all 3 Kirby games in this console. Luigi's Mansion 3, which is the European version. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Of course, everyone must have this one. Mario Party Superstars. Mario Tennis Aces. Mario vs. Donkey Kong. Metroid Dread. Miitopia. Oh boy, I love how the customization is limitless here with the faces. New Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. Got a brand new copy. Yep, I haven't opened this yet. Nintendo World Championships NES Edition. So yep, I hope to try this out at some point. Octopath Traveler. Paper Mario and the Origami King. And Paper Mario and the Thousand Years Door. Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Got Pokemon Legends Arceus. Pokemon Scarlet. Pokemon Shield. Pokken Tournament DX. Princess Peach Showtime. This is the game that I got at the release date in Nintendo New York. Good memories, right? Yeah. Now let's keep going. Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Amazing game. We got Super Mario Bros. Wonder, one of the best Mario games out there. Yeah, 2D Mario game on the Switch. Love it. Super Mario Maker 2. Yep, have a lot of memories with this one. I used to stream this all the time on my Super Xenix Maker channel. The channel's still up in case you want to check that out. I'll leave it in the description below just in case. But yep, love this game. Super Mario Odyssey. Super Mario Party. Super Mario RPG. Super Mario Party Jamboree, one of the latest Mario games here. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Got the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I don't have Tears of the Kingdom, so yeah, just letting you know in advance. Tokyo Mirage Session FE Encore. Love it. Wario World Get It Together. Wario World Move It. Xenoblade Chronicles #1 Definitive Edition. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, and Xenoblade Chronicle X. Yep, I have almost all the Xenoblade games except for the Torna one that I don't have physically, but I have it digitally, so I got those. We got Yoshi's Crafted World. We cannot forget about Mario and Luigi Brothership. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the first party game, and I'm not even halfway through, but I am getting close to it, so let's keep going. Let's keep it here. Okay, let's go to the third party games. This is gonna be an interesting one. Atelier Lulua. Atelier Ryza 2. By the way, I have Ryza 1 digitally, which I will show at the later end. All of my digital games because we're gonna complete it 100%. Ryza 3 physical. Nailkey and the Legendary Alchemist. Fairy Tail 1 and Fairy Tail 2. So I want to put those two side by side. Still, this game is still in my backlog. I haven't barely played this yet, unfortunately. But we'll get to it, don't you worry. Giga Wrecker Out, which I kind of have for sale, but I'm kind of debating if I will give this game another chance or not. This game was also made by Game Freak, by the way, which is pretty nice. So, in case I end up selling this thing, well, it's still in this video at least. Got One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. This was given to me by a friend of mine a while back. Got Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Got Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Yep. Dragon Ball The Breakers. And I also got these two Shantae games as well. Shantae, the original Game Boy Color version, which, by the way, I'll show you real quick that we have this entire booklet of what it looks like a Game Boy Color manual, right? But it recognizes the Switch version somewhere around here. Yep, they show the Joy-Cons there. So it's pretty nice. I really appreciate that there's still like companies out there that makes physical manuals for Nintendo Switch. So maybe Nintendo left that there for anyone who wants to use that, because Nintendo's sure not using it, that's for sure. And then Shantae and the Seven Sirens. This also has a manual as well. I don't know if it's a manual or an art book. I think it's an art book. But yeah, pretty nice. Okay, so we are now in we just crossed the halfway point of all of my Switch games. Let's go to the second half to show you the rest, plus the loose games, plus the digital. So let's go. Okay, so getting to the second half, looking at Sonic Origins Plus, it was thanks to a certain friend of mine, Bree, that she kind of motivated me to get back into Sonic and stuff. So this is the origin, this is where it all started. So I'm like, yeah, let's get a collection full of it, and then I could start passing each game one by one, little by little. I passed a couple of them. There's a few of the games in there that I still haven't beaten, so yeah, we're still working on it. Okay, we got Hatsune Miku. Got the Ace Attorney games. Yep. The trilogy of Apollo Justice. We got the Ace Attorney Investigation, and we got the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. All of them there. Got Azure Lane Crosswaves. I heard this is getting a reprint if anything. Gunvo 3, Azure Striker of Gunvo, another one that is kind of getting a reprint in Game World at least, so that's what I'm hearing. Yep. Played it once recently and I really enjoyed it so far. Blade Stranger, this is a crossover anime indie title RPG that I forgot to mention in the anime crossover video. Feel free to check out this video right here in case you want to see the rest of them. Yep, and it has a manual too, so just to let you know, it has a nice manual right here. It's crazy, right? Okay, moving on. We got Blaze Brew Tag Battle. We got Cave Story Plus. We got Celeste. This also has some goodies in here too. The manual, the hiking guide. I think this is a manual, right? Yeah, this is definitely a manual. Anyways, yeah. So I lost the original copy that I have of Celeste a long time ago, as you can see here. And yeah, now I finally got this copy, which honestly I think it's gonna become rare as well pretty soon. We got the two Cotton games right there, very underrated action shoot 'em ups. Crash Bandicoot 4 right here. We got Crisis Core, Final Fantasy, Cruisin' Blast, one of my most favorite racing games after Mario Kart. It's fun. Danganronpa includes the first 4 games in one, as it says here. Yep, and they have something in there as well. We got Dragon Marked for Death. You probably never heard of it, but a good friend of mine sold it to me for very cheap. So, very classic 2D inspired game, I must say. Yep, Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, both games. And then we got Digimon Survive, still sealed. We got Kingdom Hearts Melody of Memory. Dokapon Kingdom Connect. Doki Doki Literature Club. This also has a lot of goodies as well. A lot of extra stuff. Very complete. Keep going with Galgun 2. Gal Guardians. I still don't have the sequel to this game. I'm gonna get eventually, maybe later this year. I'm still missing Galgun Return, so if anyone has a copy of the game to sell or knows a place to get it or is able to find one for me, I will definitely be very grateful for that. You got Gianna Sister Ultimate Edition. Hero Must Die Again, another like unique JRPG. Which, who knows, maybe I'll give a little review on it at some point. Little Witch Nobeta, I know Nagofar loves this one. Mad Rat Dead, another very unique rhythm game, rats game. May do a review on that too, or may live stream at some point. Made in Abyss, if you remember the anime, you probably know what this is all about. You got the Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection. Yep, it even has a comic book thingy included with this whole thing, so it's nice. We also have Rain Code, still sealed. Going to get to it eventually. Mighty Switch Force Collection. We got the Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Pretty great arcade shoot 'em up. Okay, so now we still have a little bit more to go, so hopefully you found some interesting games in the Switch collection because the Nintendo Switch has a humongous library. Yeah, so probably my library of Switch games is like 10 times more than the entire Switch 2 library right now, or maybe I would say 5 to 6 times. I won't exaggerate too much, but you get the idea. Okay, My Heroes 2 Wants Justice. My Hero Academia 2. Namco T Collection with Pac-Man, all that stuff. This is not the US version. This is another region. Got the Naruto X Boruto Ultimate Ninja Storage Connection. Got the Woe Ends With You. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl. Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Persona 5 Strikers. And Persona 5 Tactica. Pocky and Rocky Reshrine. Amazing classic game. I hope the second one comes out for Switch at some point. Remy Lore, Lost Girl in the Lands of Lore. Very unique game as well. I did a review on this one time. If you want to check out that review, link in the description below as well. Tales of Vesperia, Robotic Notes Elite Dash, a visual novel. I got Ruby Arrow Fail. Yep. Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the game, complete edition. Oh yeah, and by the way, it does have some goodies here too. This looks like a Super Nintendo game right here, don't you think? Look at that. I love the manual. I love how they make it. I love these indie developers, honestly. They actually put a lot of effort in preserving physical media in games, honestly. I really appreciate them for that. Sea of Stars, one of the best 2D JRPG out there, just like Chrono Trigger. Shrey the Cat. Got the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection. Super Bomberman R and R2 as well. We're almost done with the complete inbox. Unicorn Overlord, this is something I got very recently actually, and I was looking forward to this game for a while since it's a lot like Fire Emblem, but more expansive. Who knows? I don't even know how expansive it is, but yeah, I do love games that is similar to Fire Emblem, honestly. Active Life Outdoor Challenge. Blue Reflection Second Life, should have showed it earlier alongside the other Koei Tecmo games that I have in my collection. It got kind of separated. We got the Ninja Turtles, the Kawabunga Collection. Tokoyo, the Tower of Perpetuity, that was found in Florida. We got the Vitamin Connection. Oh boy. Vols, one of the very few rhythm games I enjoy. Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, Lake Evolution, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Day Collection. Yep, I even got the latest one as well. I also gotta add that I also own this Switch game here, Akiba's Trip. Yep, the game and everything is in the box. I haven't taken it out anywhere yet. And there's Arcana as well, right over there. Alcana, 4 Rhythms Across the Blue. That's yet another visual novel. Here we got Sonic Mania, Loose. We got the Ultimate Marvel Alliance 3. We got that too. The Whirlwinds Ryu Final Remix. Yep, that's the original DS game that's on the Switch. Of course, Alcana, I already showed you the box, but here it is, the cartridge. So let's keep those 4 there. And then this little case, I have other loose games as well that you haven't seen me having boxed. Pokemon Sword, Shiny Pearl, Link's Awakening, and almost every single one of these games I got from a pawn shop for under $20 each. I'm not joking. They were selling it super cheap at one point. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Yep, I got both of them here. Nintendo Switch Sports, I actually got it early this year, which, you know, it was like 20 something dollars. Very, very nice. And we also got Tropical Freeze, 1-2 Switch, ARMS, Animal Crossing New Horizon. Yep, all of them are loose. Bravely Default 2. It's funny that the first one of this series is not on regular Switch. It's on Switch 2 with a game key card, right? But this one is even more advanced than the original, of course, and is on Switch 1, and the whole game is on the cartridge. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. So yeah, let's move on to the digital games real quick on what I have, and then we'll conclude it there. Okay, so if there's one good thing that I like about the new Switch update of the software, those digital key cards pretty much, or the digital cards, is that they are all in the same place right now instead of it all being like separate and then you have to go to different places in order to see all your digital game. No, but they're all in one place. So here is the collection. Some of them are not downloaded, some of them are not here. They're in my other Switch, and I'll show you that other Switch pretty soon. But yeah, here's the collection. Advanced Variable Geo. Yep, Variable Geo has already came out on the Switch, and I'm really enjoying it a lot. I may stream that at some point, and I don't know when I'm gonna start streaming again, but I'll let you guys know when I do. Kingdom Battle that I got from Best Buy, it was on sale for $10. I happened to come across a $10 gift card, or I don't know if I got a $10 off gift card, and then I just used that to buy this for free pretty much. So Mario and Luigi Rabbids Kingdom Battle, the Kaze game, Clockwork Aquario, the Zero game. We don't count the ones that are like horizontal goods, those are just DLCs. Yep, I got the Klonoa collection here. I got the English version of Mega Mix because it was only available in Japan, and the other version, it was the physical one. Bot Vice, another Hase Miko game, Logic Paint, Uno, Kirby Stream Buffet, Fall Guys, Mario Striker. Okay, I don't think that's physical. I think that's demo, so that don't count. Shrimp Mania, River City Girls, Undertale, Taiko no Tsushijin, Cat Quest, Master Duel. That don't count. Deltarune Chapter 1 and 2. So I got the first 2 chapters. 3 and 4 I'll get later. Pokemon Unite. This does not exist anymore, so why is it even there? I don't know. Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Hair. And Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind. Yep, I also got a digital version of Shantae as well. Kawaii Desu Def, or Kawaii Def Desu. The Mario 3D Bowser Fury. Some of you may be wondering why I don't have the physical version of it. Well, long story short, I wanted to get this at release date. I couldn't find it anywhere at release date physically, so I wanted to stream this game the same day it came out. But unfortunately, I was so in a rush that I had to get the digital version. So, you know, it is what it is. Pac-Man 99, Atelier Ryza number 1. Remember when I told you earlier that I had the first one digital? Well, here it is. There's Among Us, there's Collection of Mana, another Uno, I guess. Wasn't there yeah, there are like 2 Uno cartridges here. I don't know if I have 2 of them. I don't think so, but it's kind of strange that I see 2 of them. Evans Remains, Samurai Kagura Reflection, Evergate, Shantae Half Genie Hero Ultimate Edition. When I want to play Half Genie Hero again, I'll probably play it here. Kirby Fighter 2, Onigiri, a digital version of Animal Crossing New Horizon. Yep, I got it both digital and physical. Hollow Knight, Celeste, yep, I got it both digital and physical as well. Crypto the Necro Dancer. The Mega Man Legacy Collection, Super Kirby's Crash, Untitled Goose Game, Membrane, I don't know what that is, Ikaruga, that originally was on the GameCube, Mutant Mudds Collection, Blaster Master, I Am Setsuna, and we're not gonna count that. So yeah, I lost count, but if you guys have the time to count all the games I got, I'm just going to guess that I definitely have over 120 to 130 games. I could have a little bit more than that, but estimately is around that. So I also want to show you my collection for Switch accessories as well real quick, so we'll get to that shortly before we end this. And yes guys, most of my digital games that were downloaded are all installed on this Switch. This is my primary Switch and that's my secondary Switch. Yep, Switch 1, because that's what it's called now. And yeah, these are my two Nintendo Switch 1s right here. Yep, I got the Switch Lite. Let me just show it off like this. Yellow Switch Lite, really enjoyed the color. And then this red Switch 1, the original edition right here. I don't have an OLED Switch. I never needed one. But here it is guys. What do you guys think? Yeah, those are the two Switches I own. I won't get a Switch 2 anytime soon, that's for sure, but yeah. Okay everyone, before we finish the whole Switch collection, I wanted to show you the controllers that I have. So we got this Kirby controller right here. This is one of my most favorite controllers out there from Power A. Very nice feeling, very comfortable in my hands and everything. Yeah, I remember getting this from Best Buy over there in New York City. So that's one wireless controller. This is another one that I really liked a lot. This is a third-party controller, or KMD. Yeah, unfortunately, this analog stick kind of got eaten by some weird bugs. It's kind of weird, so yeah. It could also be rare as well, but yes, you know, it also got eaten by some bugs, unfortunately. So we got that. It looks really nice. The see-through, it works pretty nice. I may eventually get a stick on this thing, so that's no problem. I also got this wireless controller as well. This was a customized one. It used to look a lot prettier, a lot cooler than it is now. But this is a custom red controller. Still works and stuff, but I feel that these buttons are kind of like, doesn't always press in like it should, but it still feels very comfortable. Yeah, so this is an actual pro controller for Nintendo Switch, but a customized color pretty much. Yeah, this is my wired controller. This is a GameCube Live controller, the Mario controller right here. I have this on here because, you know, this analog stick kind of got eaten as well with time. Yeah, some weird bug, honestly. Here's that. I also got a wired, yes, this is a wired one as well. Another Kirby controller right here. Looks amazing, right? So, yep, this is also from PowerA. But this is, unlike the wireless controller that's like here, this is a wired controller. You know, since I love Kirby so much, I had to get this controller from Nintendo New York. And also, I got a couple of these Joy-Con grip controller thingy as well. This is the one that came with the console. And trust me, it looks amazing. This is the one that charges. So it's a little bit more like see-through right here. Yep, it's see-through. So this is the original one I got. It still works great. This is the Mario Odyssey one. And the one that I'm selling, but I'll show it off to you guys, is the white Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons as well. And of course, I got these red Joy-Cons. Well, as you notice, these Joy-Cons that have the white one and the red one, they have matching colored analog sticks right here. So you can see that the analog sticks, they match the color of the Joy-Con. This looks like a Switch OLED Joy-Cons, right? So yeah, let's get to the conclusion of this whole thing, and hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let's finish this up. Yep, so what you guys think of the Nintendo Switch 1, of my Switch 1 collection, because that's what I call it now. Now it's not just Switch, it's Switch 1 because we got a Switch 2 now. Let me know in the comment section below if there was any games that in my collection that you found very interesting and you never heard of before. And if you have any recommendation for new Switch 1 games that you want me to recommend to look into, let me know as well. I'm not looking for Switch 2 games. I do want Donkey Kong Bonanza, but until the right time comes, I am super happy to continue with Switch 1 for a little while longer. Yep, I'll see you all in the next one. Good luck with your Switch hunt. If you're looking for Switch 2, all the power to you. But if you're still happy with your Switch 1, continue to enjoy your Switch 1. And I'll see you all in the next one. Magbo Gaming out. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching this video. Check these videos too that are related to what you just watched. I'm sure you will find some enjoyment there. You can also follow me on Instagram and support the channel via Patreon or buy my Magbo merch. Links below. Hope to see you again soon.